Here is today's problem in trucking.
Morning, guys. I'm out here making my morning delivery.
Come on, this way.
Oh my God, which way?
Reese.
Leave in the comments where you think we are.
I know a place where we can go and be alone.
It is super windy out there. It's calling for some pretty good storms down here in Memphis today.
So come away with me, nobody has to know.
I swear I keep thinking somebody's gonna be in these trees.
Where we gonna go?
You getting cold?
For sure, bro.
I ain't scared to go outside, bro.
Then go.
Be right back.
Go, run tail.
I mean, I could basically see his.
I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me. To run away with me.
Hey, everybody.
Hey guys,
We're back with a new video.
what's up? From Iowa, Waterloo, Iowa.
Yeah.
Sitting in a Walmart parking lot as usual.
Yeah, for the weekend.
For a long weekend, actually. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll get to that at some point. That won't be in this video, but this is like sitting here for, well, we'll be sitting here for probably 4 or 5 days.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah.
that's on the upcoming video. I think last time we left you guys, we had our whole issues with the Freightliner, the Friday Freightliner,
Yep.
and we ended up hanging out there for the weekend at that Walmart where we almost got attacked by that bird.
Yep.
You had us a load booked for Monday.
Yes. I had us a load that was picking up in Indianapolis and going to North Charleston, South Carolina. Morning, everybody. I am sitting in Indiana. Came and pick up my load this morning, and I was supposed to pick up at 8 o'clock this morning, and it's 9:08 right now. Still sitting here waiting to get loaded. It's pretty busy here this morning, actually. He said that I was getting like 5 pallets. It's temperature controlled, -20. It's pretty cold. You gotta keep it pretty cold. And we're taking this down to North Charleston, South Carolina. So a pretty good long one. But there's like trucks in every bay. Like they all came in after me and just backed into bays. I'd already went in, and he was like, well, just pull to the side because your stuff is not ready yet. So I was like, oh, okay. He just came out here a few minutes ago and signed all my paperwork, and now I'm just waiting for a bay to open so I can move over and get loaded. But I'll show you guys what we get once I get loaded. If they don't rush me, a lot of times they rush us out of here. So, but if they don't, I'll show you. Just a small little warehouse. But I couldn't really do a recording because they were out here as soon as they got me loaded, wanting to put a seal on it. I mean, I was supposed to be here at 8 o'clock, and it is 10:35, and we're leaving now. So it took a few hours to get loaded here, but they were pretty slammed this morning. But we're back up to the temperature, which is -20. So I guess I'm gonna head out of here and start heading toward Charleston, South Carolina. See you guys.
Turn right up Decatur Boulevard.
What's going on, guys? I just got up to start my shift today on this Charleston load. We got 571 miles left. Becky got us picked up, and you had to wait for a while, didn't you?
Yeah.
This one was like one of them -20. They wanted the temperature, and usually when we get there, it takes a while to get it to that, but we started it last night. So we were ready when we got there, but then she said when she got there, they wasn't ready because they expected to have to wait for the temperatures. So you had to she ended up having to wait anyway. Did you have to wait? Did you have to give them another one when you left? Like,
Yeah.
so you had to sit there and get back to -20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the bad thing is...
And it's
they
like
told
70
me,
here too.
Yeah, they told me to open my doors, and then they left me sitting there like 20 minutes. So it really went down.
Yeah.
So I had to sit and wait for it to come back up.
What time did you end up leaving there, you know?
Probably about 11. Probably
And you got there at 7.
7. They were not in no hurry, that's for sure.
And she drove us a couple hundred miles out of Love's in Waddy, Kentucky. W-A-D-D-Y. Waddy. I guess I'm gonna drive on down. We'll see what route I'm taking.
Yeah,
It's
we're
actually
going
got me
down
going down to Knoxville. It's got me going the Gorge,
Nashville.
the Gorge route.
You're supposed to be going like down through Nashville.
Definitely not going to Nashville.
So I thought we were going through Nashville and then cutting back across. I would have known not to go down the Knoxville way. Because I know we can't go through Asheville and all that.
How to change that at this point? I mean, if I do this,
Yeah,
that's
that's
going to
gonna
be a
be-
lot more.
Yeah,
That's how you could go through there at this point, right?
yeah. And we'd probably be going through there late at night too, so.
Well, I don't know about that, but it's only what, 2 o'clock right now. Probably about 4 hours from now.
Change the route.
Well, I guess we're gonna go to Knoxville and then we're gonna go across the Gorge today, and we haven't done that since obviously before all that happened in that area.
Well,
I guess we're gonna do it today because if I change the route, it's gonna add a lot of miles. I'll show you
had me
guys.
routed going toward Nashville, Louisville, Nashville, down that way, and then cutting back across. So
Here's where we are. It's got me going to Knoxville right here, and then right here going across in this Asheville area. That's normally the area that's shut down, but we've been avoiding it for a year, it feels like. But I think this time, well, because if I don't, I mean, there's really no other route that's gonna,
no, we would have to take 81.
not gonna add a bunch of miles. Like I could normally go this way is what we would normally do, but we normally would start from somewhere up higher and go over, but I don't know. I mean, we're gonna go that way. Hopefully it's open. I mean, we heard that one lane was open, so I guess we're gonna find out today. We'll go there and see if there's any signs telling me I can't go through there. So hopefully it's not crazy backed up and all that. I guess we need to get on down the road, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. I took over, as you guys saw earlier, and you know that we were sitting at that Freightliner for 16 hours over the weekend. Today's Monday, and the one of the lights came back on. It's not a check engine light. It's more of a marker light, but I don't know what it is. But I'm gonna check the coolant just to see. It's not the coolant. No leaks or anything anywhere. I really don't know. Like I said, it's just a marker light. I don't know. It's nice out here today, man. It's like 70 degrees. It's t-shirt weather. Tell that summer's coming. Look, my road dog is wondering what the hell's going on.
What is going on? I mean, let's go.
What's going on, Reese? What are you doing?
Well, I see a lot of grass out there.
Can I help you with something?
Well, you could have took Reese with you, but you decided Reese don't deserve to poop today.
Oh, I know, but I just needed to check something out. We're not staying long. I would.
Reese can dump super fast.
We're just out 10 minutes ago at the log.
Oh, excuse Reese. I will tell that turtle head poking out to relax.
Okay. Alright. Back down the road.
Sunday mornings were your favorite. I used to meet you down on Woods Creek Road. You did your hair up like you were famous, even though it's only church where we were going. Now, Sunday mornings I just sleep in. It's like I buried my faith with you. I'm screaming at the God I don't know if I believe in, 'cause I don't know what else I can do. I'm still holding on to everything that's dead and gone. I don't wanna say goodbye, 'cause this one means forever. Now you're in the stars, and 6 feet's never felt so far. Here I am alone between the heavens and the embers. Oh, it hurts so hard. For a million different reasons, you took the best of my heart and left the rest in pieces.
And it was 5 pallets. It weighed 2,500 pounds. It was temperature controlled at -25 to -15 with a set point of -20 Celsius.
Yeah, that was cold.
It was very cold. Like, it had ice in the back of the truck.
It's hard to get it to do that in the summer.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And the loaded on that was 725 miles. The deadhead was 190. And it paid $2,970.33 to the truck, and we made $1,084.45 off of that load. And the load ended up paying $3.24 per mile.
Yeah, that was a good load.
It was a very good load.
Yeah, it was a really good load.
And that load, I actually had a massive load coming back out.
I remember when you put that in on the GPS, you routed us through the gorge.
Yes.
Remember, when I got up to take over, she had already, which we had planned on going that way anyway, so it doesn't matter. We already decided that next time we got a load that was an option to go through the gorge. If you don't know what I'm talking about, like the North Carolina and Tennessee line on I-40,
Yeah.
referred to as the gorge, like that area was washed out and kind of destroyed. Like, what was it, like a year ago?
No, it's not even been a year.
And we haven't been back through there since, so we've been having to route around it, but we decided to go back through, and you routed us through there when I took over.
Yeah, I didn't mean to, but somehow I did, so.
I mean, I filmed the entire length through there, and I've been through there so many times since I've been driving. Like, I used to go every week, and it looks a lot different.
Yeah, they took out all the trees
I mean, it's,
down through there.
you used to not even be able to see the water,
No,
really.
now you can. They took out,
Now,
well, I guess
yeah.
probably all the trees got washed out when it flooded down through there, you know. But
I mean, they're not done with it. It's like still, you know, road work through there, but you can definitely go through there.
yeah,
But it's, I don't know, it looks a lot different. It's kind of weird to see the water, and it's a bigger drop off on that side than what I realized too.
Yeah, I think they made it a bigger drop off than what it used to be.
But it's a beautiful area, though. I mean, if you've been through there, you know that. But
Yeah,
that's the first time we've been through there in a while.
yeah. Actually, a long while, to be honest.
Yeah.
But we ended up dropping that load, and I was supposed to do a reload at that same company on the same day. Like, I was supposed to drop that load, and then they were going to reload me, and I had a load going all the way to New Jersey. But as you will see when you go to the clip, that did not pan out. All right, I'm doing an update. You guys know that I dropped my load in Charleston, and I was supposed to be picking up from Charleston, same place. And we're sitting here, and it's dinner time, and it turns out that the load was supposed to be going to New Jersey is now only going to Wilmington, North Carolina. So basically, this place screwed my entire week. I'm gonna still take the load just because it gets me closer to Charlotte, North Carolina, to where I can get another load, but I'm not happy about it. Yeah, I went from making $3,000 to $1,000, and I lost my load after this load. It was picking up in New York going to Florence, Kentucky. It was a good load, 700 some miles. What do you mean? That load got canceled. They canceled that load. We're too far out. Like, it was picking up in New York. Like the upper part of New York. So they took that load away from me too. So I lost probably about $6,000 this morning. $5,000. Yeah. All right. Well, I just wanted to give you guys an update on what was going on. I'm very irritated this morning about this. Like, how do you go from New Jersey to 185 miles down the road? I mean, that's crazy. And so I ended up actually only getting a load from that same company, but it was only going to Wilmington, North Carolina.
Digging through your old birthday letters, a crumpled 20 still in the box. I don't think that I could ever find a way to spend it, even if it's the last 20 that I've got. Oh, I'm still holding on to everything that's dead and gone. I don't wanna say goodbye, 'cause this one means forever. Now you're in the stars, and 6 feet never felt so far. Here I am alone between the heavens and the embers. Oh, it hurts so hard. For a million different reasons, you took the best of my heart and left the rest in peace. I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on to everything that's dead and gone. I don't wanna say goodbye, 'cause this one means forever. Now you're in the stars, and 6 feet never felt so far. Here I am alone between the heavens and the embers. Oh, it hurts so hard. For a billion different reasons, you took the best of my heart, left the rest in peace.
Oh, we just dropped this load in Wilmington, North Carolina. It's only like 2 pieces, but I really don't know what we're gonna do from here, but 270 miles from our house. And the rest of our week got canceled, so I'm really sure what the move is.
And that load, it ended up being 2 pallets. It was pharma. It weighed 350 pounds. It was 15 to 25 with a set point of 20 Celsius. And that load was 178 miles loaded, 0 on the deadhead because I was already sitting there. It paid $958.84 to the truck, and then we made $362.34 off of it. And it was $5.38 a mile.
Yeah, I mean, it
Which
sucked.
was-
Like, our load canceled.
Yeah, it was terrible. I had a load going all the way back to New Jersey, over
They paid pretty good,
$3,000
yeah, that's what I
load.
thought.
And then they like, oh no, we don't know why you're supposed to be going to New Jersey. This is supposed to just be going right down the road.
It's like they didn't even know what we're talking about. Like, no, we don't have a load in New Jersey. We got a load to Wilmington. And at that point, it's kind of like, well, you take the load to Wilmington or you don't take a load, period.
Yeah,
And
I mean, they definitely left me stuck.
so we went from immediately, you had a $3,000 load booked to what, that was like $1,000 or something.
Yeah,
But I mean, I guess it's better than it just canceling altogether. But
I don't know. I mean, now I've paid a little more attention to the board, and actually there's some big bangers that come out from down there, and Wilmington
yeah,
and North Charleston.
yeah, Charleston too.
So part of me is like, maybe I shouldn't have took that crappy load, but hey, I mean, when you're already just sitting there, it's
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it would have been better than just not taking a load. I
yeah,
feel like.
it's like, why not?
That's
But
like, I love that area down there, Charleston, and Wilmington was pretty cool too.
yeah, it was nice.
The
down
Outer
there.
Banks. I got pretty good footage of Wilmington actually.
And that manager, he was like, if you would have left with that load, I would be fired tomorrow. That's what he told me.
Took a load to New Jersey that was supposed to go to Wilmington. I mean, it wouldn't have been our fault. Like,
Yeah, it definitely wouldn't have been on us. I mean, part of me is like, damn, I shouldn't have said anything and just took it on, and then they'd have to pay me to bring it all the way back. But that would be terrible, wouldn't it?
yeah, it would.
Yeah.
But after that, you booked us another load. Was it the next day?
Yes, it was actually. We did both of those on a Tuesday, and then we had another load by Wednesday.
Yeah, this was a pretty busy week. It was kind of full of just like small loads for the most
Yeah.
part. I mean, except for that first load, it was pretty good miles. But the rest of them, they paid pretty decent, but they're
Yeah.
just small loads.
At this point, with that $3,000 load canceling, it was just, now I got to find loads to fill in.
Yeah.
So that's basically what happened, a load every day to fill in. But my next load, I ended up getting a load out of middle, I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't know if you can go by my writing either.
Midlothian?
Yeah,
Midlothian?
Virginia.
We're terrible at these
Yes.
at these town names. Like, I know we butcher half of them.
Yeah, and then that took us over to Allentown, PA.
There, you definitely get work on the street, that's for damn sure. So that's the building. Yeah, Perry. I don't know if they have a dock.
Isn't it this building or the? It's this building.
Yeah, it's the building right here, but the docks will be on this back side, if they have a dock.
Arriving at 2412 Perry Way on the right.
See, back into the dock.
I'm trying to see what it looks like.
There's docks all right down the road.
Wow, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what dock goes to what.
There's nowhere to park in here without being a vacant dock.
Yeah, so,
Back in over there.
um,
Like it back upside them dumpsters. Yep.
But that building doesn't go with what we're having to do.
I know, that's the only place in here to back up. It's not gonna will.
The cars park on the front side. So if it was me, I would just flip the truck around and back it into the hole back there beside the dumpster out of the way.
That's gonna be out last. We'll be blocking 2 doors up there.
They'll come and tell me to move if I need to move, but it's out of the way. I mean,
Well, why wouldn't just back into a door if you don't watch?
you know what door that we're supposed to back into?
No, but you're gonna block 2 doors like now. Like, what's the difference of just backing in, block them?
Every single time you back me into a dock, they're out here beating on the truck.
Go back into a dock, back in long ways and block 3. I don't
know. Where to tell you to go? I just know when you put me in a dock, they come banging on the truck every time.
Okay, well, we'll just back in. Well, that's why I say block them all.
Well, there's no docks on this end, so park on the other side of the dumpster.
I said something about backing in over here. You said dump the door over here.
Yeah, on the other side of the dumpster. On their side of the dumpster. Then I won't be blocking docks.
Well, you're gonna be blocking docks either way.
Well, I don't know what to do.
Ain't no any tractor tries to come in here, they're not
I
getting.
don't know what door I'm supposed to be in, and as soon as you put me in a door, they're gonna come banging on the truck.
Well, like you're not actually being in a door. I mean,
Well, I would be in a door. If you put me in a dock, I'm in a door.
you'd be backed up to where you're only blocking one dock as opposed to a little this way, stopping anybody from backing into there. Who cares? Well, it's right here at tractor trailer pulls in here. They ain't backing into none of these. They back in up here, but they ain't backing in none of these. Maybe a box truck can get in more of them, but not no tractor trailer.
Morning, everybody. I just wanted to jump on here and let you guys know what we were doing. I'm actually picking up in Virginia, and we're taking it to Allentown, PA. I picked up just from a small little business. I'm already loaded, or I'd show you guys what it looks like, but I'm in a hurry because this drops today. I just wanted to jump on here and let you know what we were doing. See you later.
Used to dream about buying that bigger house, sitting on top of some hill, losing sleep about filling my bank account, wondering if I ever will. But the older I get, I just care less and less about keeping up with people named Jones. If you don't fill it up with somebody that you love, it ain't ever gonna feel like home. There's always gonna be a higher high you could chase for the rest of your life. Greener grass in the yard next door, or a shined up Chevy little newer than yours. You're never gonna fill an empty cup if what you got's still not enough. The thing about happiness I found is it don't live in bigger houses.
Yeah, I ain't never seen one come out already.
Well, I see one going down today. Now I see one coming back out, so.
That'd be weird. Get out, chop the wheels. Next one. Hey Garmin, 1550 Oak Street, Lakewood, New Jersey.
Which result would you like?
How about the one I asked for?
Going to 1550 Oak Street, Lakewood, New Jersey.
Oh my God, that was so close! You guys don't even know what was about to go down in this truck.
And it was 4 pallets. It was med stuff. It weighed 845 pounds. And that load was not temperature controlled. That was just a standard dry box load. And it was loaded 300 miles, and then the deadhead on it was 243. And it paid $13.99 to the truck, and then it paid $490.86 to us. And that was $2.49 a mile. And that load picked up and dropped on the same day.
Yeah, it took us to Allentown, which we seem to be at quite a bit, at or around.
Yeah, seems that way here recently.
Well, I guess I think we might just go ahead and end this video here, guys, to try to keep it at a reasonable time, because this week was like 5 loads, I believe.
Yeah.
So probably just break it into 2 parts. So we'll probably end it here. We appreciate you guys watching as usual. You guys are awesome.
And just remember, guys, every mile is a story.
Thanks for being part of ours.
Bye, guys.
Running down the
See you on
hallway
the next one.
upstairs. I can see the dogs playing in the backyard through the kitchen window right there. Maybe life's kinda more about a swing on a porch, holding her while the sun disappears. Why would I wanna be anywhere else in the world where my whole world is sitting right here? There's always gonna be a higher high you could chase for the rest of your life. Greener grass in the yard next door, or a shined up Chevy little newer than yours. You're never gonna fill an empty cup if what you got still not enough. The thing about happiness I found is it don't live in